Are you tired of playing the same mainstream games over and over? Well, you're in for a treat. Today, we're diving into 10 absolutely amazing games you've probably never heard of. But trust me, you need to try them. These hidden gems deserve your attention, and who knows, one of them might just become your next obsession. If you love discovering incredible new games, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the adventure. RoboCop Rogue City is an immersive first-person action game that continues the narrative of the iconic RoboCop franchise. Set between the events of RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3, the game follows RoboCop as he confronts corporate corruption, mercenaries, and rogue technologies threatening the future of Detroit. The story involves a deep conspiracy surrounding the OCP Corporation's Project Afterlife, a resurrection program that leads to dangerous consequences. The protagonist, RoboCop, discovers new threats such as rival robots and enhanced mercenaries, all while trying to maintain order in a crumbling city. Players navigate a gritty, dystopian Detroit filled with neon lights and dark alleyways, offering a blend of investigative elements and intense combat. The game's mechanics emphasize RoboCop's tank-like movements, faithful to the original films, with sluggish, heavy steps that contrast with the quick action typically seen in first-person shooters. Combat offers various weapons, including the iconic Auto 9, along with an upgrade system that lets players customize RoboCop's abilities. Clash Artifacts of Chaos is an action-packed game set in the bizarre, surreal world of Xenozoic, following the events of Xenoclash. The game centers around Pseudo, a martial artist who is tasked with protecting the boy, a small, mysterious creature with healing powers. They must evade the clutches of the malevolent Gemini and her henchmen. The game combines fast-paced brawling with strategic elements, where players can level up their character, unlock different combat stances, and enhance abilities to create unique fighting styles. The combat system in Clash Artifacts of Chaos follows a rhythm similar to Souls games, where timing and strategy are critical. The player can engage in brutal physical confrontations or even use the game's innovative Artifacts system, a dice game that lets you challenge enemies before battle. Winning or losing this game can affect the outcome of the subsequent fight, adding layers of strategy to the otherwise action-heavy gameplay. Players are also able to briefly shift into first-person mode to unleash powerful attacks, a nod to the game's Xenoclash roots. Noita is an action-packed roguelike that stands out due to its groundbreaking pixel-based physics system, where every pixel is individually simulated. In this fantasy world, you play as a wizard navigating through a perilous dungeon, using a variety of elemental spells to manipulate the environment and overcome challenges. The game's core mechanic involves combining spells to create new magical effects, allowing you to burn, freeze, explode, or melt almost anything in your path. The world is procedurally generated, ensuring a fresh experience with every run, though permadeath adds a layer of intensity, as death means starting over. The game's stunning visuals, powered by its unique pixel simulation, allow for interactive environments where spells can alter terrain or objects, such as cooling lava to create paths or using fireballs to cause destruction. As you progress, the difficulty ramps up, pushing you to experiment with spells and learn from each failure. The developers, Nala Games, led by a team with backgrounds in titles like Crayon Physics Deluxe and Baba Is You, have crafted a game that challenges players not only to survive, but to think creatively with the spells at their disposal. Moonscars is an atmospheric 2D action platformer developed by Black Mermaid and published by Humble Games. Set in a dark, haunting world under the light of a grim moon, the game tells the story of Grey Irma, a clay warrior on a quest to uncover the mystery of her existence by finding the elusive sculptor. The game's core features revolve around a challenging, Souls-like experience, where players navigate a non-linear, interconnected world filled with perilous combat, difficult enemies, and intricate exploration. As Grey Irma progresses through the moonlit realm, she must master a variety of weapons and abilities, from swordplay to powerful magical witchery. HYPERCHARGE. Unboxed is a dynamic first- and third-person shooter with a unique twist. It takes you into the world of toys. The game blends PvP combat with tower defense, where you fight as action figures to defend hypercores from hordes of enemies. Players can choose from various customizable toy characters, like soldiers, dinosaurs, or insectoids, and equip them with powerful weapons and upgrades, such as flamethrowers or lasers. The in-depth customization extends to the characters' skins, heads, and even the toy boxes they come in, with unlockable features that keep players coming back for more. In terms of gameplay, HYPERCHARGE Unboxed offers both single-player and multiplayer modes, with options for split-screen co-op and online PvP. The maps are designed with a high level of detail, offering plenty of opportunities to explore and discover hidden objects, complete challenges, and find collectibles. The game's scenarios are similar to the vibe of Small Soldiers, where toys come to life and fight epic battles across varied environments, like backyards or toy stores. The strategic aspect of setting up defenses between rounds adds an extra layer of depth. Not only does it deliver fun combat, but it also encourages exploration and puzzle solving in between the action. Rogue Legacy 2 is a roguelite action platformer that builds upon the foundations laid by its predecessor, introducing a slew of exciting enhancements while maintaining the core gameplay elements that made the first game a fan favorite. Developed by Cellar Door Games, the game features a unique blend of procedurally generated environments and a compelling family legacy system. Each time you die, you pass the torch to a descendant who continues the adventure with their own set of abilities, perks, and often comical or challenging negative traits. These traits, ranging from the amusing to the absurd, drastically affect the gameplay and make each run distinct. The game introduces a variety of character classes, both returning favorites and new additions like the Chef, Valkyrie, and Gunslinger. Each class brings unique skills and strategies, allowing players to experiment with different playstyles. The Chef, for instance, can cook food for healing and deflect projectiles with a frying pan, while the Gunslinger offers rapid-fire capabilities for quick combat. With each class comes a range of traits and abilities that shape how you approach each run, ensuring that no two attempts at clearing the randomly generated levels feel the same. Kingdom 80s is a unique addition to the Kingdom series, offering a nostalgic blend of microstrategy, base building, and storytelling. Set in the vibrant 1980s, it combines the iconic pixel art style with the neon aesthetics and synthwave soundtrack of the era. Players step into the role of the leader, a young camp counselor tasked with protecting their family and the town from the mysterious greed who seek to steal the crown of creation. This standalone expansion features new gameplay mechanics while retaining the core elements of the Kingdom series. Players will recruit and assign local kids to roles as soldiers or builders, manage resources, and fortify their territory. As night falls, the greed attack relentlessly, challenging players to defend their kingdom. The game also introduces fresh locations, such as skateboard parks, Main Street, and the New Lands Mall, expanding the world beyond the familiar settings of previous titles. The story is supported by a group of characters including the Champ, the Tinkerer, and the Wiz, each offering unique abilities to aid in the defense. Their friendship and skills form the heart of the narrative as they uncover the secrets behind the greed and the legendary crown. Outcast Second Contact is a remake of the 1999 cult classic action-adventure game Outcast, set in an expansive alien world. Players step into the boots of Cutter Slade, an elite Navy SEAL tasked with preventing a catastrophic disaster between Earth and the alien world of Adelpha. The game combines elements of both magic and technology, offering an open-world experience where your choices directly influence the ecosystem and events around you. Set in a richly detailed open world, Outcast Second Contact allows you to explore 6 vast continents on foot or using different transport options. The game is a blend of science fiction and adventure, where you can interact with the advanced Talon civilization, engage in fierce combat, and uncover the secrets of their society. A strong emphasis is placed on player freedom, allowing you to tackle quests in any order and approach problems with different strategies, whether stealthy or combat-heavy. Orcs And Men is a unique action RPG set in a dark fantasy world where players step into the shoes of Archael, an elite orc warrior from the Bloodjaws Legion. The game revolves around the struggle between orcs, goblins, and the oppressive human empire that seeks to annihilate or enslave the green-skinned races. Arcale embarks on a perilous mission to assassinate the human emperor, the mastermind behind the ongoing war and persecution. The game takes a fresh approach to traditional fantasy by letting players experience the conflict from the villain side, focusing on orcs and goblins rather than humans or elves. Arcale is joined by Styx, a nimble and stealthy goblin whose abilities complement the orc's brute strength. Together, they navigate a world full of intrigue, combat, and dark magic, fighting through hostile territories and dealing with various factions like assassins, soldiers, and powerful wizards. Ad Infinitum is a psychological horror game set against the backdrop of World War I, blending historical trauma with surreal, nightmarish elements. Players step into the shoes of a soldier suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, as they navigate a chilling, atmospheric world filled with monstrous creatures and eerie visions. The narrative unfolds within the confines of a family home and various war-torn locations, such as trenches, hospitals, and no man's land. As you progress, you'll experience a blend of exploration, stealth, and puzzle solving. There is no conventional combat. Instead, the focus is on evasion and survival as you face grotesque enemies. At times, you'll need to utilize environmental tools, like a gas mask or a wind-up flashlight, to survive. The gameplay introduces moments of tension, with chapters culminating in dramatic confrontations that impact the story, allowing for multiple endings depending on player choices. The game's design offers a haunting atmosphere with impressive creature designs, while the setting explores complex themes of family drama and the psychological toll of war. However, some players may find the pacing uneven at times, with quieter periods where the tension dissipates before building up again. Despite its flaws, Ad Infinitum delivers an immersive horror experience with strong visuals and an emotional, introspective story. That's it for today's list of underrated gaming masterpieces. If you enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, you can do so through Buy Me a Coffee, the link's in the description. Don't forget to leave a like and hit subscribe for more awesome gaming updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.